performer Sarah Ryan and soul superstar Guy Sebastian. We've still got some great songs on the way, though, from Simon and Paulini and Erica and David. And next, Sarah and Guy with one of the most requested wedding songs in the world. That's after the break on It Takes Two. Now, over the last few weeks, Sarah Ryan has been coached by Mr. Guy Sebastian, who was, before he was a megastar, was a singing teacher. But is there anything that she can teach him? Let's find out. You get the chance. Sarah and Guy's funky performance of ABBA's Dancing Queen was a hit with the crowd, and they boogied their way to third place with a unanimous score from the judges.
7.
7.
7.
7.
Well, 7's my favourite number. So,
good.
Yeah,
but next week it'll be 8.
Yeah.
And the week after 9.
Yeah.
From this moment.
But this week, Guy felt it was time to stretch Sarah and chose the Shania Twain country love song, From This Moment On.
You're not breathing in there, you're going, from this moment.
Initially I thought it would be easy.
Oh, that's terrible.
But now when I realise that it is quite a challenge.
Days later, Guy was the fish out of water as Sarah gave him a taste of his own medicine.
So I think we should have a test to see how long you can hold your breath underwater.
We have to
look like we're in love.
Exactly. We'll probably have maybe kiss at the end of the song.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, but like that. So Sarah, this week it's a hard song, but you just got to take that fun.
Please welcome Sarah and Guy with From This Moment On.
From this moment, life has begun. From this moment, you are the one. Right beside you is where I belong. From this moment on, from this moment.
I've got the tingle on the back of the neck there. Look, this week, Guy really wanted you to stand up to the challenge by making you sit down. Now, there's a science to this theory of actually taking a seat this week. Explain the theory to us, Guy.
Oh, I guess for me, I see Sarah sing, you know, week in and week out, and you know, every week we've come and done sort of a dancing number. We did ABBA last week and Beyond the Sea the week before, and I just thought it was time for people to see Sarah's voice and let that shine with no dancing, but just her sitting down, and I think she did great.
And Sarah, you find physically it actually helps you perform better.
Yeah, and Guy said it's actually harder to sing sitting down, but I feel so much more comfortable. So it's actually probably a very bad thing because we probably can't sit every week, so I have to get better at it. But that was okay. It was okay.
Let's see if the judges got the tingle as well. Ross?
Yeah, I thought that was an incredibly gutsy performance. And you've obviously been listening to your mentor. You really went for every note and gave it your all, and you were putting in the performance that the lyric demanded, and I just loved it.
Amanda?
Well, that's a song that Shania Twain obviously sings with some confidence because she and her husband wrote that song together, so I can imagine as she sings it every night, she has a real strength of feeling. And, you know, you have that strength of feeling, Sarah. What you don't have is the confidence when you start out a song singing alone, and I think, Guy, you know, maybe if we can lead her into doing a lot more work together, that the strength comes when you start doing those harmonies, so keep at it.
Yeah.
Marina?
It's a really exposed thing to do, to just sit still and sing like that. And I also really applaud your guts, and I can see that you've been working vocally. There's just still pitch issues, and it's interesting, you kind of go from a couple of really beautiful strong notes that are held fantastically against Guy, and then some others that just drop under, and you would know them. But I mean, it is a very gutsy and brave performance.
James Valentine, how do you feel?
Well, what was really interesting there, I think, is that of all the couples so far, that's the first time I've really seen a couple really singing to one another, and Sarah was fantastic. You really carried that, you know, you really took us in there and made us believe that this was a couple singing to one another. I'm with Marina. There's some work to do on the voice, but if you can carry it off with the voice in that condition, you've got heaps to go. You're going to be terrific.
Well done, guys. It's the connection we love, and you make it fun to be on It Takes Two, and thanks for making it fun for everybody here, crew included. So go back, rejoice in a wonderful performance. Will the judges' scores reflect it? Your vote certainly matters. There it is at the bottom of the screen. If you'd like to show your support for Guy and Sebastian in this competition, lines will be open after tonight's show, so you can vote from that moment on.
Really valid. Yes, it's worth an applause. Valid comments from all of the judges there. Really gutsy performance. It does take a lot to sit there by yourself.
Thanks, Guy. Chose a hard song. No, I know I rehearse it better than I perform it at this stage, so I still have to get better at the breathing and the...
Do you think it's the nerves?
Absolutely. Yeah. I can feel my mouth shake a little, so, and I'm hot, like I'm nervous.
How do you make that stop?
I think just singing heaps. So this week I'm going to take you singing places in front of people. I think the more you do it, you just get more comfortable. So there's no cure, really. I think you just, got to do it over and over. But you'll get better. She'll get better as the weeks go. I thought that was great.
If you would like to, well, let's go first of all and see what the judges thought, and then we'll let you know how you can keep them in during the weeks.
Marina Pryor.
7.
James Valentine.
6.
Amanda Pellman.
5.
Ross Wilson.
8.
That's pretty good.
Compared to last week where we were just straight all the same, that was a bit up and down.
No,
so.
it's
Variety's good.
You know, variety's nice. Points for courage, I think. Really good job. Like I said, if you would like to keep these fellows in for a number of weeks, the numbers at the bottom of the screen for Sarah and Guy, numbers for everybody will be reminded to you at the end of the show. Grant.
On that note, our judges' scores have been combined with your votes now to give us the result.
And that result has determined which one of our couples will in fact be leaving us this evening.
Now, in no particular order, here are the 8 couples who will be going through to the next round of It Takes Two. If we call your name, you are safe and will be returning for next week's show.
Also joining us again on Centre Stage next week, will be Mark and Rachel.
Also returning to It Takes Two is Sarah and Guy.